Inverter maintenance and troubleshooting. For the maintenance of electrical subsystems, inverter is the most complicated component of the PV plant and can be called the heart of the system. Since inverters are predominantly electronic devices, they need to be taken very high care due to the extreme hot, humid, and dusty conditions of India. World over, the system downtime is very closely correlated to the inverter downtimes. In fact, in a study conducted in 2010, the number of breakdowns is the highest by inverters. Most of the energy losses happen due to the AC subsystems. Apart from this, it is also important to periodically check the wiring using visual inspection and, if possible, using infrared scanners. In India, rodents are known to cause damages to the underground cables, and it is important to monitor this regularly. Earthing protection also needs to be checked often. Module connection integrity. Checking module connection integrity is important for systems that do not incorporate monitoring at the module string level. For string inverter, we can monitor the string-wise generation. This is more likely for plants utilizing central inverter technology. In such cases, faults within each string of modules may be difficult to detect given that the current within each string is not being monitored and continuously compared to other strings. If string level monitoring is not used, then the O&M contractor should check the connections between modules within each string periodically, at least on an annual basis. Junction or string combiner box. All junction boxes or string combiner boxes should be checked periodically for water ingress, dirt or dust accumulation, integrity of the connections within the boxes. Loose connections could affect the overall performance of the PV plant. Any accumulation of water, dirt, or dust could cause corrosion or short circuit within the junction box. Where string level monitoring is not used, the O&M contractor should conduct periodic checks, at least on an annual basis, of the integrity of the fuses in the junction boxes, combiner boxes, in some cases, the module connection box. Hotspots. We have to check the hotspots at the initial stage of installation itself. For this, one has to control the incoming PV module characteristic. They have to be combined within 3% of its output from the supplier. If it is deviating from this, it has to be connected or grouped into another inverter. Also, it is the responsibility of the PV module supplier to keep up the quality workmanship and grouping of solar cells. Potential faults across the PV plant can often be detected through thermography. This technique helps to identify weak and loose connections in junction boxes and inverter connections, which is a common problem in hot climates where large variations between day and night temperatures can cause contacts to loosen. Thermography may also detect hotspots within inverter components and on modules that are not performing as expected. A trained specialist should conduct thermography using a thermographic camera at least on an annual basis. Inverter servicing. Generally, inverter faults are the most common cause of system downtime in PV power plants. Therefore, the scheduled maintenance of inverters should be treated as a centrally important part of the O&M strategy. The maintenance requirements of inverters vary with size, type, and manufacturer. The specific requirements of any particular inverter should be confirmed by the manufacturer and used as the basis for planning the maintenance schedule. Regular preventive maintenance should be taken for an inverter as a minimum that includes visual inspection, cleaning or replacing the cooling fan filters, removal of dust from electronic components, tightening of any loose connections, and also additional analysis and diagnostics recommended by the manufacturer. Structural integrity. The module mounting assembly, cable conduits, and any other structures built for the solar PV power plant should be checked periodically for mechanical integrity and signs of corrosion. This will include an inspection of support structure foundations for evidence of erosion from water runoff. Tracker servicing. Similarly, tracking systems also require maintenance checks. These checks will be outlined in the manufacturer's documentation and defined within the warranty conditions. In general, the checks will include inspection for wear and tear on the moving parts, servicing of the motors or actuators, checks on the integrity of the control and power cables, servicing of the gearboxes, ensuring that the levels of lubricating fluids are appropriate. The alignment and positioning of the tracking system should also be checked to ensure that it is functioning optimally. Sensors and controllers should be checked periodically for calibration and alignment. Balance of plant maintenance. The remaining systems within a solar PV power plant, including the monitoring and security systems, auxiliary power supplies, communication systems. These should be checked and serviced regularly. Communication system, we have to check signal strength and connection to monitor the plant output. Vegetation control and groundskeeping are important scheduled tasks for solar PV power plants. Vegetation, for example long grass, trees or shrubs, has the potential to shade the modules and reduce performance. Prudent groundskeeping can also reduce the risk of soiling on the modules from leaves, pollen or dust. Civil and structural subsystem. One of the tasks of the O&M personnel will be to make sure that the growth of shrubs and other vegetation are fully in control. If not, they will grow very tall and will cause shadowing effect on the panels. Snakes and other poisonous reptiles might make these shrubs their home and can cause safety hazard to the workers. The other problems related to the mounting structures are, in some cases, bending of the structures can happen due to the improper design. If left unaddressed, the bending can damage the modules. Similarly, during rainy season, it has been observed that the top soil gets washed away due to improper drainage system. Caving of the foundation and the structures caused by improper compaction of the ground has also been observed. A proactive O&M team can address this by visual inspection and take preventive action, especially before rains. In case of communication, most of the solar power plants are located in remote places with unreliable communication infrastructure. Most of the remote monitoring systems need an internet connection, and in the absence of reliable connection, there could be problems of lack of data logging for long periods of time. This makes it very difficult to diagnose and rectify problems in a timely manner. As for warranty management, the O&M personnel should have a very clear understanding of the warranty terms from the suppliers. They also need to know the type of defects or problems that are covered under warranty, the duration of the warranty, and also the key personnel from the supplier with whom warranty claims can be taken up and enforced in a timely manner. For spare parts inventory management, the inventory management is critical because this could increase or decrease the cost of the O&M as well as a working capital requirement. It is also essential for the timely completion of the different types of maintenance. The O&M personnel should know very clearly the list of the spare parts available, the quantity at the site warehouse, and lead time for delivery of spare parts from the suppliers. Other challenges. The other challenges in O&M practices are O&M budget. Typically, the O&M budgets are very limited for various reasons. Availability of water. Dust accumulation in India is very high and requires frequent cleaning. However, most of the plants are located in arid regions with very little availability of water. Skilled manpower. Since the O&M involves people who have the skills in electrical and electronics engineering, it is a challenging task to get people to move to such remote locations to work. Local labor. In many places, it is mandated that local villagers need to be employed for O&M. While this is a noble objective and also is important for the economic development of local communities, in some cases, the locals form unions and demand wages that make the O&M cost go very high. Theft. Theft of materials, even PV panels, is rampant in some parts of the country. This can be prevented by having a good security system and a good inventory management system. Documentation. In many plants, there is no robust remote monitoring system. Instead, they have a basic SCADA system which provides real-time information but does not log the events, alarms, and other maintenance issues. In such cases, there is very little documentation which can help the O&M personnel to identify, diagnose, and trace the problems. It can be observed from this diagram that the cost of inverter maintenance, cleaning and vegetation control, PV array maintenance constitutes 63%, which needs to be given prominence. In conclusion, it can be said that the importance of O&M is often overlooked by many developers considering the fact that the plant has to generate returns over a period of 25 years. So, we have to maintain proper O&M contractor, monitoring system, and good O&M process. These are all the key success for the plant.